Welcome to Brasilia, the capital of Brazil, and the LFA 212 preliminary fights exclusively on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. 3 undercard fights for your viewing pleasure, beginning with a someone's own has got to go bout when unbeaten Gabriel Venicius and Lucas Tenorio square off. Then the ladies take the spotlight next when undefeated Consuli takes on LFA newcomer Silva, and we will wrap up the LFA 212 preliminary bouts with an important middleweight tilt between Marcio Cabral and Mailton Azevedo. These two have combined for 23 professional wins. Ron Kruk joined tonight by Thiago Pamplona. Here are the numbers for our first fight and the tail of the tape. Tail of the tape is powered by the Secretary of Sport and Leisure, GDF. Venicius is 25 years old and young gun. Lucas Tenorio only 21. Both athletes made contracted weight, and it's Venicius who is 4 inches taller and will try and utilize a 5.5 reach advantage. To kick off LFA 212 on the LFA Fight Network is our ring announcer when we are here in Brazil, the notorious Leo Lafate.
It's a pleasure to... Starting just now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this LFA 212. This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Flyweight division, and it's brought to you by Secretaria de Esporte e Lazer. Introducing first, the one who fights in the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, this fighter is a striker. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs in at 170.6 pounds with 4 wins, being 2 by KOs and 1 by submission. He represents Acaia Centro de Treinamento and fights out of Goiânia, Goiás. He is Lucas Tenorio. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This fighter is a striker. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighs in at 169.2 pounds with 4 wins, being 1 KO and 2 submissions. He represents Cejudo MMA and fights out of Brasília, Distrito Federal. Please welcome Gabriel Venicius. And the referee in charge of this bout is Júnior Catarino.
Ring girl Annie getting us going here in Brasilia. Welcome to the LFA 212 preliminary bouts. Ron Kruk and Thiago Pamplona with you tonight, filling in for the UFC's Kyle Bajalio. Gabriel Venicius with the red hair and green trunks, and he gets a big takedown, taking down Lucas Tenorio right away, Thiago.
Wow, he's already on half guard, and he has pretty much all the round to work on top.
Moved very quickly, operated from half guard. He has 1 knockout out of 4 wins, dropping some big bombs. Tenorio struggling to try and get back up on his feet.
Well, it was a very interesting move by Venicius because on paper, both of the guys are strikers.
Absolutely. Muay Thai background for Lucas Tenorio, and the black belt Muay Thai for Gabriel Venicius.
Yeah, and so far only grappling.
And that takedown goes the way of Tenorio. Venicius back up on his feet pretty quick and sprawling now.
Ooh, going for the anaconda choke.
Oh,
he might have it.
Look at this. Very slick. The hometown hero, Gabriel Venicius. He makes him tap over and out, and this place is going nuts. Submission win, Gabriel Venicius. Great call, Thiago. You saw him lock in the anaconda, and he finished the fight in style.
Interesting, because we haven't seen any striking in that fight. It was only grappling. Venicius took the fight to the ground right away. Tenorio then tried to put the fight to the ground as well, and then they scrambled. Venicius put the anaconda choke, and it was locked in. The tap came up fast, actually.
No doubt about it. That was as tight as it comes. Venicius remains undefeated. Tenorio suffers his first defeat of his career. Both young men coming in with 4-0 records. But the hometown hero, man, with the fans behind Venicius tonight, that was home cage advantage, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it brings a different energy, right? When people are cheering for you, when people are calling your name, somehow it makes a difference.
Absolutely it does. Had a victory via heel hook, one via rear naked choke, and now you can throw in the anaconda choke as well. Gabriel Venicius chalks up another big win and starts the LFA 212 preliminary bouts in style. Just 1 year into his pro career already, and now he is 5-0, 1-1 kickboxing record, multiple time state champion in Muay Thai. Thiago started MMA in 2022, but he has had 30 Muay Thai and kickboxing fights, so he's a veteran.
And this is his third submission.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Third submission for the striker. Well, that's mixed martial arts. You better be well-rounded these days or you're not gonna last too long. All right, let's now get the official time inside to Leo Levate.
Here we go. Referee Julio Catarino has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 8 seconds of round number 1. Declaring the winner by submission with an arm triangle, Gabriel Venicius.
Big win for Venicius. Gives the super prospect Lucas Tenorio his first professional defeat and makes a spectacular LFA debut, winning his 5th straight bout and improving to a spotless 5-0. I mean, that damage came hard and heavy, Thiago, and then he locked in on that neck.
Yeah, he did everything right after he locked in. He pulled himself on top of him, and then it was tight. It was tight, and then he uses his leg to secure the other arm. Perfect execution.
No escape for Tenorio, a big win for Venicius, and we are underway here in Brasilia tonight. The LFA interim flyweight strap is on the line when the interim champ Marcos Degli defends his title for the first time when he clashes with the challenger Mateus Severino in the LFA 212 main event and the first half of a 4-man flyweight tournament. Here's a preview.
Quando eu estava crescendo, eu tinha sonho. Eu sabia que não seria fácil, mas eu suei. Eu nunca desisti e hoje eu tô aqui. Sou Marcos Degli, mais conhecido como tailandês. Sou campeão interino da LFA, nascido e criado em Campos do Jordão e sou natural de São Paulo. Vou fazer minha primeira defesa de cinturão. Eu conquistei o meu cinturão contra o Lincoln Santos, um adversário duro, bem habilidoso. Foi uma luta muito interessante para mim, achei que deu o hype que eu precisava ali naquele momento. Consegui impor meu jogo, consegui entrar um cruzado e nocautear ele e me consagrar o campeão interino da LFA. Acho que nós brasileiros temos algo em especial quando se trata de luta e perseverança. Nós temos muito orgulho. Estamos sempre treinando, dando o nosso máximo e nos preparando para dar o nosso melhor e nos tornarmos campeão. Meu nome é Matheus Severino, tenho 28 anos de idade, sou lutador profissional de MMA, represento a Academia Chutebox Bauru, no Mestre João Emílio. Sou natural de Juruti do Pará e meu cartel profissional é 14 vitórias e 4 derrotas. Fiquei muito feliz com a minha última luta.
Eu sabia que o meu oponente era um oponente muito duro, muito bom na luta agarrada. Estava bem preparado, forte para aquela luta, muito confiante. Fui feliz ali de acertar um overhand ali e finalizar a luta no chão, no ground and pound. E foi uma situação maravilhosa e estava precisando muito dessa vitória.
Eu sou um cara que eu sempre tô pronto, sempre tô treinando, então eu gosto de me manter ativo. Eu não gosto de ficar muito tempo sem lutar. Eu coloco uma margem ali de 3 a 5 meses no máximo. Pode esperar a melhor versão do tailandês. Eu tô bem treinado, tô preparado, querendo muito, com sede de vitória. Toda luta pra mim é a luta da minha vida e não vai ser diferente dessa vez. Eu vou vir pra buscar o que é meu, o que Deus já confiou a mim.
Não fiquei nem um pouco surpreso, até porque como minha luta foi muito rápida e eu não me machuquei, eu voltei aos treinos e me mantive pronto para uma próxima chamada. Eu sabia que poderia fazer parte desse último card e pelo cinturão ainda melhor, e eu estou pronto. Pode esperar um Matheus Severino agressivo, disposto, pisando para frente todo o tempo e querendo dar show para todo mundo.
Ambição se conquista com esforço.
Algumas pessoas, quando falham,
Desistem sob pressão.
nós aprendemos com nossos erros e voltamos mais forte. Eu vou ser o campeão do LFA.
Eu sou o campeão do LFA.
That is our LFA 212, a main event as we check out the LFA fight odds. And the interim champion, Thiago, he is the favorite, almost a 5-1 favorite, coming in at -450. The comeback on Severino is a +350. You check out some of these other matchups. Anything stand out to you, my man?
It will be obvious if I talk about the main event, right? So I'm going with another flyweight bout. The fight that was supposed to be on the prelims but got promoted to main card, which is Felipe Herculano against Gouveia, two undefeated prospects, and this fight has many other ingredients that make it banger. It's going to be an amazing fight.
Herculano coming in at the -375 favorite, and the comeback on Gouveia +300. Those are your LFA 212 fight odds. Before we move on, Thiago, I'm a little shocked at the main event odds. I think they're pretty big. I think Severino is a very live underdog. Your thoughts?
That's very interesting because Marcos is a favorite. We can say this, but I don't know if Severino is that underdog. I mean, he took the fight in less than a month. It tells something because Marcos Degli has been preparing for the fight for a long time, and it's a 5-round fight. So maybe that has an influence on these odds. But it's funny to see Severino being that underdog because this guy is well-rounded. He has heavy hands. He has great jiu-jitsu skills.
Sure.
He's an amazing fighter.
Both of these two are big, just powerful lightweights. 15 combined first-round finishes. And Severino also has a wealth of title fight experience. He is 3-0 in world championship bouts, Thiago, all in other promotions. But that is key experience as Degli makes his first title defense. But Severino won 2 of those 3 going to the judges' scorecards.
Yeah, absolutely. And Severino has some international experience. He fought some big shows. He's used to the bright lights. But so is Degli, because Degli has been fighting for the LFA for a while. He conquered the belt on February. Now he's defending it. And the fun fact, Ron, is that it's the first time that Degli took an airplane to fight.
That's right.
Yeah, he's from São Paulo. All his fights were around São Paulo. Is the first time that he takes an airplane, and was very happy about it.
He was but a little scared too. We're not going to call him out, but he was honest. He said a little scared. Key matchup in the middleweight division in the co-main event, Thiago. Diego Diaz is back, undefeated in almost 4 years. He comes in at -280, and the 4 UFC fight vet, Claudio Ribeiro, he makes his LFA debut as another live underdog.
I'm very curious for that fight because Ribeiro just got released from the UFC and he wants to come back. He's still young. He can still make it.
Absolutely.
And he has his eyes on the middleweight belt for the LFA. And Diego Diaz, he also thinks he's ready to go for the LFA. And this is a very important fight for him because if he beats Ribeiro, who was already there, he tells everybody, hey,
It's a
I
major
belong
statement.
to the UFC.
You bet.
Makes a statement.
Absolutely. Well, the ladies are up next. Tail of the tape for this flyweight matchup between Silva and Consuli. Here's the tail of the tape, powered by MKS. Consuli is 25 years old and Silva is 3 years older. Both athletes tip the scale at 126, and it's Consuli who is an inch taller, a half inch longer in the arms. Once again, inside Leo Lavate.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Flyweight division, and it's brought to you by MKS. Let's start with the blue corner. There she is. This fighter is a striker. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs in at 126 pounds with 3 wins. Being won by KO, she represents Equipe Tobias and fights out of Sinop, Mato Grosso. Please welcome Nayane Silva. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This fighter is a striker as well. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs in at 126 pounds. With 5 wins, she represents KO Squad and fights out of Rio de Janeiro. Please welcome Bia Consuli. And the referee in charge of this bout is João Cláudio Soares.
Well, there is the biggest favorite on the LFA 212 card, and one of the biggest underdogs. Nayane Silva comes in at plus 1,200. She's got the blue tape and the green trunks. And Bia Consuli, she is a minus 2,500 favorite. Comes in, Thiago, 5-0, but undefeated in 16 bouts when you include her amateur career.
Yeah, she has an amazing amateur career, and 4 of her 5 fights, 4 of her 5 professional fights were for the LFA.
Absolutely. Spotless 4-0 record, training with the KO squad. 5 wins, but kind of the red flag, 5 decisions. She has not been able to finish an opponent as a pro yet.
Yet, that's true. I'm always impressed how big Consuli is for the weight.
I agree. I thought she would have a longer reach than just an inch and a half. Oh, now she's firing some big shots and landing, firing and finding the target. Teeing off on Silva, now a knee. Consuli looking to end this fight early. Maybe she heard me about the finishing comment, because she is coming out like she wants a finish.
She wants to prove you wrong, Ron.
Absolutely, everybody does, and they usually do. Oh, beautiful, just misses. Breaking out a little bit of everything. Overhand right from Consuli.
It seems like it's a matter of time, right? Until Consuli gets the finish. I mean, she looks stronger, her strikes are connecting, and Silva is feeling every hand.
Silva calls herself a striker as well, but 3-time national champion Muay Thai. And now down to the ground we go. First takedown for Consuli. Rating from half guard, and this is what we saw in the first fight, started from this position. Big shots coming down that led to an anaconda choke.
Yep. Both ladies are blue belts in BJJ, but Consuli has definitely more experience in MMA.
IMAAF world champion, undefeated, 5-0 as a pro, but riding that 16-fight win streak, unbeaten since November of 2019. Wow.
Now she has half of the round to work inside Silva's guard. Let's see if she can round and pound or try something different.
Follow the LFA on all social media at LFA Fighting. Consuli continuing to rain down some hammer fists. And right now, Silva has run into a buzzsaw. She has no answer for the attack and onslaught of Consuli.
I have the impression that if Consuli puts a bit more of a pressure, she could finish the fight.
2 minutes to operate.
There she goes.
Oh, man, coming down hard. And that's it. Our referee has seen enough. Bia Consuli gets her first finish as a pro.
Actually,
well, wait a minute.
For a timeout.
He's calling a timeout.
Yep.
Was it maybe shot to the back of the head?
I couldn't see, to be honest. I didn't understand what happened.
Now he's saying
it's calling off.
Is it?
Big question mark right now. I don't know if the fight is over or if it's just a timeout. Let's take a look at the replay, Ron.
I have no idea. There are no timeouts in MMA, so I'm not sure if that...
Yeah, he waved it off, and then he said timeout.
Yep.
It's confusing.
Wide world of sports. I mean, there was nothing illegal about these shots. Those were just violent hammer fists coming down, and with Silva doing nothing to protect herself.
Apparently the fight is over because everybody's stepping in the cage.
I mean, Bia, let's take some control of this octagon. I mean, even the...
I believe the fight is over, Ron.
Some of the coaches are coming in and saying, what in the world? I believe the fight is over.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Here we saw Bia's mom in the audience, hoping that her 25-year-old daughter from Rio de Janeiro scored another win. I would love to be a part of this conversation.
I would love to understand what happened too.
I mean, do we send Tiago in and interview our refs for us? I mean, I have no problem with stopping that fight, but you have to be decisive and make sure that you know what's going on. I didn't understand the timeout.
It was all confusing. But the fight is definitely over right now.
You know what?
Let's try to understand if the results say something different. I don't know.
And the man to give us that information, we go inside, and our ring announcer tonight, Leo Levate.
Here we go again. Referee João Cláudio Soares has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes and 8 seconds of round number 1, declaring the winner by TKO, Bia Consuli.
Well, Tiago, that's what we thought, and there is Bia's mom celebrating. Okay, I'm going to move on because if you don't have anything positive to say, don't say anything. So I'm going to move on. Big win for the 25-year-old. Really dominated, and this is her first finish since July of 2021, and that came as an amateur.
Yeah, her first finish as a professional. So she's 5-0 right now, still undefeated. She has a bright future, let's say that.
Sure does. 17th win in a row when you include her amateur career. Came in, Tapology's number 19 ranked female fighter in Brazil. 5th LFA appearance and a spotless 5-0, celebrating with her KO squad teammates. First finish as a pro. She had that one, as I said, back in 2021 as an amateur. Well, tonight's LFA 212, a main card will showcase some of Brazil's top prospects and the next generation of MMA stars, highlighted by an all-Brazilian title fight. Here's a preview of what's coming up on UFC Fight Pass.
The LFA is back in the capital of Brazil, Brasilia, for LFA 212, and gold is on the line. Interim flyweight champion Marcos Degli is back and to stake his claim as the top flyweight in the country. The Muay Thai ace looks for his 11th straight win. In his way stands Matteo Severino, fresh off a lightning-fast TKO just 2 months ago. He's hungry for his LFA title. Also lighting up the LFA octagon, middleweight marvel, Diego Diaz. Submission specialist, airback Indio Sosa. Muay Thai terror, Michel Panico Lima. And undefeated strawweight, Marina Montero. Inside the Ulysses G. Maurice Convention Center in Brasilia, Brazil. LFA 212, live on UFC Fight Pass.
As always, a loaded card here in Brazil. We are in Brasilia, the capital, for the second time already of 2025. And what a main event. The LFA Interim Flyweight Championship on the line. Thiago the champ, Marcos Degli, defending his strap for the very first time, and he is going for his 11th consecutive win.
Well, he's a champion for a reason, actually for a lot of reasons. He's a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, a Muay Thai black belt as well, 11 finish in 12 fights. He's smart and consistent, and as you said before, Ron, he keeps getting better. And as we can see, he does everything. He takes the back, he takes down, he defends takedown, he ground and pounds, he does it all.
Challenger Mateus Severino earned his first win in the LFA Octagon only 7 weeks ago, and he's back.
Man, this kid is a brawler. He's aggressive like a pit bull, but at the same time, he's technical. He has boxing background. He has great jiu-jitsu background. He's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. He's able to move away from submissions. He defends himself very well on the ground. Great fighter.
Unbeaten in almost 4 years, top-ranked middleweight Diego Diaz goes for his 7th win in a row tonight.
Yeah, he's a former welterweight. He actually fought on that historic LFA 112 show back in Rio. The first time the LFA came to Brazil.
Double header.
Yeah, he's part of the LFA history. He was a welterweight. Now he moved to middleweight, and then he said that he is the middleweight is actually his defined division, is his real division, and then he's gonna face this guy. Actually, no, this is not Claudio. This is Samuel.
This is Samuel Diaz. He's coming off a spectacular 39-second TKO win in his LFA debut.
Perhaps the most interesting fighter of the card. 10 wins, finished all of them, half of them by knockout and half of them by submission. The kid can do it all inside the cage.
And after a spectacular finish and successful LFA debut, Marina Montero looks to stay perfect.
A lot of people underestimate her because she doesn't look like a fighter, but let me tell you something. She fights like a fighter. She is a real fighter. And she's good at grappling, she's good at striking, she's good at takedowns. She's a well-rounded fighter. And she told us that she believes that she is better than her opponents in every aspect of the fight. She didn't try to sound arrogant, she was just very confident about herself.
Well, she will have a test when she faces off against 23-year-old Nawira Fajeda, who makes her 4th walk to the LFA Octagon.
And let me tell you something, Nawira faced the toughest competition in that division. We are seeing her fighting Natalia Alves, fighting her prospect. She also fight Lenny Silva, the current champ. And now she's an intense fighter. She's very emotional. She has a lot of heart, but she has great stand-up skills.
And how about this guy, Joao Pedro Maheda, riding a 6-fight win streak, gets home cage advantage here tonight, Thiago.
One of the tallest fighters the featherweight division has ever seen. He has world-class kickboxing, and he knocked out every opponent every single time.
Well, you mentioned Diego Diaz is back. He will be facing Claudio Ribeiro, the UFC vet. 4 fights in the UFC, making his LFA debut. That's just some of the athletes in action on the main card here at LFA 212. We are ready for our final preliminary bout and this massive matchup in the middleweight division between Marcio Cabral and Mailton Azevedo. Tail of the tape is powered by Balling. Cabral, 31 years old, and Azevedo, a year younger. Both athletes came in under the 185-pound mark and have 75-inch reaches. It's Cabral who is 3 inches taller. Back inside to Leo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Middleweight division, and it's brought to you by Valley. Introducing first, the one who fights the blue corner. There he is. This man has a Muay Thai style. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, in weight and at 184 pounds. With 12 wins, being 4 KOs and 8 submissions. He represents Live Combat Fight Team and fights out of Duque de Caxias, Rio de Janeiro. He is Mailton Azevedo. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man has a boxing luta libre style. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighs in at 184.8 pounds. With 11 wins, being 8 KOs, he represents Bonfim Brothers and fights out of Brasília, Distrito Federal. He is Marcio Cabral. And the referee in charge of this bout is Osiris Maia.
Ready for 3 rounds in the LFA Middleweight division. Ring girl Annie here in Brasilia getting us set for this matchup. Marcio Cabral coming in with an 11-3 record, and Mailton Azevedo 12-4. Azevedo coming off a back-to-back title fight win since his last LFA appearance. Watch the hands of Cabral, boxing background, 8 knockouts and 11 wins.
Ron, my favorite thing about this fight is the nicknames. In one side we have the son of God, Marcio Cabral, and then Mailton, Brutal Crazy Azevedo.
Brutal Crazy.
Amazing nicknames.
I love it. Ron Kruk and Tiago Pamplona with you tonight. Wishing our best to Kyle Bajalio for speedy recovery. We miss you, buddy. You know he's watching.
He is.
Oh, what a kick! And just like that, over and out! Marcio Cabral! What a spectacular knockout! With authority, ends this fight!
I have to see the replay to understand what happened. It seems like it was a knee to the body. He tried to go for a head kick, but the knee connected to the body. And the guy just...
crumbled.
Wow.
Azevedo, his body went limp. And you're right, Tiago, just crumbled. What a shot. We said beware of the power of the punches, Marcio Cabral, but apparently the knees and kicks aren't bad either. Let's take a look.
Yeah, a knee to the body.
Shot.
And then he was out.
All right,
Ron, I've watched many MMA fights. I can't remember another fight where I was out with a body kick.
It's definitely above the liver, and he was out. You're 100% right.
That was crazy.
And good news, Azevedo is back up on his feet. But my, oh my, what a LFA debut for the 31-year-old out of Brasilia, Marcio Cabral. Highlight reel knockout. Got a bounce back win 10 months ago, making his LFA debut, snapped a 2-fight win streak. But he made a statement tonight. That is his 7th first-round finish.
Absolutely. He showed a lot of power. As I said, I'm still impressed.
Yeah, go ahead, Tiago.
He threw a head kick. It didn't connect. Just the knee connect to the body. The guy was out.
Rumbled. And we gotta say, because we have several fighters on this card tonight training with the UFC's and Bonfim brothers, Ismael and Gabriel. And every one of them talked about how their power has improved training with those two.
That's true.
And that was on display right there.
Wow. Unbelievable. How many seconds did it take?
We're gonna find out. The man to do it. Coming into the octagon now, Leo will give us that information, but 7th first round finish. Cabral. Let's now get the official time. Back inside, here's Leo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Osiris Maya has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of round number 1. Declaring the winner by knockout, Marcio Cabral!
Welcome to the LFA. Marcio Cabral makes a statement in his LFA debut, scoring that 6th first round finish and 9th career knockout, a TKO victory, Tiago.
That was absolutely amazing. And the funniest part is, Ron, something that we've seen last fight. This guy has a background in boxing and grappling. He's a brown belt in BJJ, purple belt in Luta Livre, and he's got the guy out with a kick, with a knee. He didn't use boxing. He didn't use his grappling.
No.
It's unbelievable.
Well, that's the beauty of mixed martial arts, man.
It is.
Better be well-rounded and well-trained, and what a spectacular finish for Cabral. And that was, according to the LFA fight odds, he was just a slight -115 favorite. Azevedo came in at -105, so basically a pick'em in that fight. And what a crowd we have here in Brasilia tonight, Tiago. Once again, second time here in Brasilia this year. Loud, sold out, and so far spectacular fights.
And the arena is just like Degli. It keeps getting better. Every
really
time they
does.
show, it's more beautiful. Every time the lights are better, the cage is better, the screens are better. It's just beautiful to see everything the LFA bringing this big show to Brasilia.
Well, we're thrilled to be back here in Brasilia, and we are thrilled that you are a part of the LFA Fight Network here on YouTube. Select preliminary bouts air before every main card on the LFA Fight Network. Make sure you're following the promotion on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting. For my broadcast partners, Tiago Pamplona and Leo Lavate, I'm Ron Kruk. We are part of a big weekend here in Brasilia as the Street League skateboarding takes over Brasilia on Sunday, fights on Friday, skateboarding on Saturday. Glad you could be a part of it. We will see you over on UFC Fight Pass for the main card.
In Brazil, right? Brasilia?
We don't know yet. They haven't announced anything. Rumor has it.
No way. Shit.
Foi aqui onde